My name is Amber Reed, R-E-I-D, birthday 12/27/90. I'm turning 32, but like I'm almost positive my like mental age, like my brain is stuck at 17. I'm actually starving, so okay, yes, I troll. Whatever, Trollin has entered the chat. I'm totally fine with a clickbait title because you guys know I love me a clickbait title. You're not paying attention to your health, you don't care about your health, you don't care about your body, you want to die, you could have ate healthy, you chose not to, do you really need to go on vacation, you need to buy health insurance instead. I just don't want to hear it.
No one cares!
Hey guys, guten Abend aus Deutschland, good evening from Germany. These girls, I'm getting tired of them trying to make up for quality by putting out quantity, and so Chantal and Amber have posted today, I don't know what time, I just got home, and so you're gonna get a twofer in this one, and that is me reacting to Amber first, and then to Chantal's video, where she traveled to New York and then ended up in the hospital. But first things first, what's right is right, and I do not make up facts other than other reaction channels when it comes to Amber. And also not Chantal, but I'm talking about Amber here. And so in my last reaction to her vlog, she was taste testing, which basically means eating a bag of candy on camera, and she turned it around, the bag of candy, and it said 100 calories on it. What I did not see, because I gotta be honest, you guys, I download her videos. I do not watch them on her channel. And so the quality of the videos is not good. And so I didn't see on the bag that it said that the bag contains 1.5 servings. And that, of course, made Amber correct in saying that the whole bag is 150 calories. I just wanted to point that out. That was my bad, my mistake. And I wanted to correct that. And so there you have it. All right. That brings us to today's video that she posted. It's titled, "This is why it is hard to lose weight. The weight I've gained and babysitting." The whole thing is 13 minutes and a few seconds long. I can already answer that for her. It is hard to lose weight because, number one, she has a food addiction that is untreated. She has lied to doctors over the years because the fantasy story she told us about, those visits with healthcare professionals were just hilarious. Like a 5-year-old is trying to tell you a story, and so she's not taking that seriously. She has mental and emotional disorders, and also because of those disorders, she cannot tell the truth. That, believe it or not, and I know a lot of sociopaths and narcissists don't believe it, but that has an impact on your entire body because your soul is always screaming for you to tell the truth and to do the right thing. Some call it a conscience also, but the soul definitely wants for us to live good lives where we don't lie, where we don't cheat, stuff like that. In Amber's case, her food addiction is stronger than her wanting to pay attention to that voice of her soul, and so she keeps numbing her feelings. She keeps stuffing face, and that is why it is hard for her to lose weight. Also, YouTube is incentivizing, up to this day, nothing's changed, is incentivizing these people that are super morbidly obese. I think by now we should come up with another word that is above super, or another expression or description that is above super morbidly obese to describe people like her here sitting at roughly 600 pounds. And so YouTube is incentivizing for them to continue exploiting and monetizing their addiction, which is, of course, not a good thing. But sooner or later, the responsible people at YouTube will most likely get the message. I hope. because this is not gonna this is not gonna look good in the history books. But let's get into today's video and see what she had to say. First impression, she's got the filters going because she still cannot relate to what she looks like. She's got the feeder necklace on, and so yeah.
Hey guys, so I have not vlogged.
Hey, cut yourself off there, didn't you, honey bun, sweetie pie? Yeah, I feel like I just opened the last vlog. Isn't that what she said in the last vlog, that she hadn't vlogged anything?
Today, but as you guys know, in my last video I said I wasn't on track for a few days.
Yeah, but you weren't. That was a lie.
In total, I think I was off track about 6 days,
Or maybe 1.5 years, close to it.
and I decided to weigh myself today, and it's like I have debated back and forth, do I even want to post this?
Yeah, and you're going to, and I'm gonna give our audience the reason. That is because you're hard up for money, your views are way down, so is your income, and that is most likely the reason why Amber thinks it's okay to ask for $60 for a video recording, a personalized video recording on Cameo. Here we have it, all the way at the bottom you see $60. And she must have changed it because a few days ago it said $5 at the top for a message and then $60 for a video. And so you can go to Cameo, put in the search window actors' names, celebrities' names, and some of them ask for less money than this 600-pounder does, as if she has anything relevant to say, or as if she has the mental focus to record a video for anybody. She can't even do it for thousands of people, and she considers this her job. And so let's move on with what she had to say.
But it's part of my life, it's part of what I've opened you guys up to, and so I'm going to show it. So here is me weighing myself today.
I was before I saw the ceiling, I was gonna say this better be your mommy filming you in the bathroom, getting on the scale, full body, no jump cuts, because at this point it's ridiculous.
Alright, you guys, so I have not weighed myself since being.
I don't care about the blabber. I'm just gonna skip ahead to the part where she gives us the fictitious number.
500.6 pounds.
Okay, maybe the legs alone, but that is not correct. I appreciate the thought that now she's admitting to gaining weight, but she has a long ways to go because she must weigh at least 600. Because I showed in the last video where I explained why I report her for eating on camera, I showed you the pictures of when she was supposedly 700 pounds. And so, yeah, 500 pounds, the legs alone, I would believe that. But yeah, let's move on.
So that's very unfortunate.
She said that so many times before. It is very unfortunate. It's not unfortunate. It's not a matter of being lucky or not. It is a matter of you stuffing your face and feeling the consequences. And again, I don't believe the 500 pounds. She's closer to 600 or above 600 pounds. And so miss me with all of that because Amber, you can stuff your face all day long. You can eat yourself to 800 pounds for all I care. But please be honest to yourself and to your audience about how much you weigh. That's the least you can do. I mean, nobody ever asked you to share your weight with your audience. You started that. And then you were flip-flopping back and forth over the years. Every time you gained, you didn't want to share your weight. Then you even shared with us that you lie when you gain and people call you out on it, and you say, you know, I'd rather say that I'm losing or I'm maintaining than admitting to gaining. And so, yeah, this is the kind of situation that you've maneuvered yourself into, and continuously lying is just going to make your views drop more, because who believes you at this point? Nobody.
I am back in the 500s, and
no, you wished you were in the 500s.
It's just like, I'm super swollen. I know I am. Like,
I don't want to hear about that because you never had your edema treated. Never, ever. And I would bet any amount of money on you never having your legs wrapped. You also don't put lotion on them to ease, the strain on the skin. And we saw pictures of your legs and how there are pockets of, I don't even know what that is, but pockets drooping down over your shoes. And so, if you don't get treatment for it, and if you always just use your edema, like lymphedema, whatever you want to call it, because I don't think you were ever diagnosed. Otherwise, they would have told you it can't be cured, but it can be treated. And you're not treating or managing this problem. You're just using it as an excuse why you can't lose weight or why you don't lose weight as fast as another person could, and yada yada. Miss me with all of that. I'm over it.
I feel it in my legs. Not once did I like binge or anything like that. I do.
You binge. I don't want to hear you say binge because during the weight loss surgery arc, you clearly stated that you do not have the binge eating disorder. So why are we back to that? Without any commentary, without any explanation, all of a sudden she's using binging again. I'm completely over that too, so move on.
I want to make that very well known that I just like overate every single day.
Yes, you did, and you still do.
Because my body was really truly just like getting used to and like adapting to the fact that I was eating below 2,000 calories.
No, it was not, because you never did that, because you are a liar. You are a liar, because Amber, if you were watching your calories for a couple of weeks, we would be able to see it. We're very attentive towards these details, how bloated your face is, and you're even using filters. But look at your shoulders, look at the way you move around, you even film yourself moving around. And so, no, absolutely not. You need to come up with new lies or a new topic to talk about on your channel, because the old lies won't fly anymore.
And then, bam, out of nowhere for almost a week.
No, not out of nowhere, no.
I stopped doing that. And I'm going to say I was probably eating about 3,000 calories a day. And
it was most likely 5,000 calories a day. Look it up. Look at how many calories she has to ingest in order to gain weight.
My body is like, whoa. So it's, I've gained weight in sodium. I've gained weight and fat and water, whatever it may be. But like, since I do have lipedema and lymphedema.
No, don't want to hear it. I'm going to move on. These are all old excuses that she keeps using, and I'm not wasting my time on that. And as she continues to lie about retaining a lot of fluid, which of course that is a fact, because look at what she eats. She eats nothing but salt-laden foods and foods that have a lot of fat, trans fat, and all the carbs. Of course, I mean, she showed herself in the last vlog stuffing her face with pasta, and she doesn't have any remorse, shame, or guilt when it comes to that. And now she's got the doping light on her face. Because she thinks she gets away with telling another lie. No, Amber, here's what you've been doing. You've been overeating on a daily basis, and you do not have the backbone to stand, or for the most part sit, because you can't stand anymore, sit in front of us and try to lie about that you've been on track, which you have not been. And again, this would be fine if this was a radio show, but it is not. We can see you. And so every time you try to tell us a lie about how on track you are, or that you've lost 40 pounds when you look bigger than before, it's just a slap in your audience face.
But I wanted to be transparent. And
yeah, you're not being transparent. You're trying to lie to your audience, and you're most likely lying to yourself. Just keep stuff in that face. We're gonna move on when you're gone. This does not concern us at all.
As you guys know, that is what I'm currently going through.
She is going through that. She is putting her body through gaining weight because she can't keep food out of her mouth, unhealthy food that is, and she cannot bring herself to move, and so that is what she's currently going through. Okay, Amber.
Good morning, everybody. I woke up with Rarity laying on top of me.
Okay, I'm not going to listen to her baby talk, her cat, so there she is, Rarity. Next segment.
So I'm not fully done getting ready for the day.
Wow, she's so obsessed she can barely look into the camera
I
anymore.
want to wear my hair down. I do want to wear lipstick and stuff, but I did want to just come on here and tell you guys I did weigh myself today because I got back on track yesterday and I'm feeling really good about
Yeah, you're a liar.
it. So I want to add that here.
Jesus Christ. We're moving right on to the fictitious number.
498.2 pounds.
Yeah, maybe the legs alone. We're moving on. Next segment.
Alright, is the boogeyman in here today?
Holy shit.
Don't mess with me. Do not mess with me. There's a rumor that I wear. What? That I use slimming filters. I
Yes, you do.
promise. Your girl be looking this big in person too. Okay, I feel like it's
No. But what you don't get, because you're apparently not intelligent enough, is that there's a difference. When you sit there and you hold your TED Talks, you look different than, for example, in the casino, when your face is a lot rounder. And we can also see when your filters stop working, for example, when you walk towards the fridge, away from the camera, and you turn around, and there it is, what you really look like, and then you get closer to the camera again, and the filters kick in. You might have an IQ of maybe 90, and I'm being generous here, but maybe some members of your audience are a little more intelligent than that. I know it's hard to imagine for somebody like you, but that might just be the case.
a compliment in a weird way because it's like, why would people think that? But literally, all
Why would people think that? Because it's obvious that you're using filters. That's why people would think that. The fact that you use the filters and try to lie your way out of it is a joke, because we can see you.
I do is I film on my phone. I have an iPhone, by the way. So I film on my phone and then I edit on iMovie, and that's literally it.
If you can't admit to it, shut up.
There's no filters. Then when I start hearing, oh, Amberlynn is using skinny filters, I start to think, like, do I look like a little smaller than usual?
Yeah. Because sometimes you film yourself, let's say here when you were sitting on the toilet for that gossip train bit, and when you film yourself to get the views, you look like this. And then you try to appear on TikTok like maybe you're in the 500s and not 600s. And that, of course, is desperate, but we can see it.
Like, I don't know what's happening, but I know I look like a frumpy mess today. I kind of feel like a frumpy mess, if we're being honest here. But no matter how much I say it that I'm not using a filter, no one's gonna believe that.
Because there are people out here that know how these filters work, and they can tell, and then the word spreads. You know.
The only time I use a filter, like, especially like when I post photos and stuff, is like the devil horns. That's just like a fun filter that I just enjoy using.
No, I'm done with listening to her lies. She does use filters.
People were saying that about Chantal too.
Because Chantal also uses filters.
It's a lot of like, everyone watches me and Chantal. The reactors react to me and Chantal, and it's a lot of the same rumors.
It's because you guys are both food addicts. You seem to not grasp how you're playing at death's doorstep, and so you keep making the same mistakes. You cannot fess up to continuously gaining weight, and that's why you're trying to hide it by using filters. And we can tell, too bad for you, but both of you are using filters. And you talking about it, you should just shut up about it, But you talking about it and lying about it blatantly is not going to improve your reputation.
We both use, slimming filters. We both lie about our weigh-ins and rig the scale.
Yeah, you do. And Chantal, there was proof that she did because Pete's called her out on it.
And it's just a lot of the same
Yeah, it's the same because you try to use the same tricks because you're addicts and you can't tell that logically thinking people out here are onto you.
Nonsense, but
Yeah, it's nonsense that you guys are trying to fool your audience. And I'm not sure when you decided that you'd rather just get the quick buck on YouTube instead of being authentic and owning up to your mistakes or weight gain. That is what we're talking about right now. And to the way you look. Because you both use filters and you both um, do not agree with or do not identify with how much you currently weigh, and that's why you keep lying.
I'm not gonna be a part of that.
You really aren't because you were out of the loop as soon as you kept lying. And so we know that you're lying, and so whatever you say here doesn't mean anything.
I simply know who I am, and
Yeah, you're a piece of shit, and I'm gonna move on. Her being condescending like this um, is nothing I'm prepared to listen to right now. Next segment.
okay, so my plans for today, I'm actually going to be babysitting my
What?
step niece and nephew.
Holy shit. Has somebody already called Child Protective Services? Did you guys see when she was taking a step back in one of the latest vlogs how Twinkie practically ran backwards to get out of her way? She cannot even see her feet when she's walking because of everything that's going on in front of her. The whole wheelbarrow thing that she's pushing out of the way with her thighs. And so, oh my gosh, I can't. I can't. Who would let her babysit their kids? Who hates their kids this much? Holy cannoli.
So I am getting ready to leave now. So I'm just grabbing my
She's not looking even in the direction of the camera. Maybe she's lying about it. I hope for the kid's sake that she's lying.
purse. And I also have to stop by USPS to mail off some important.
Hey, any of you guys put their sunglasses on inside the house? I've never done that before. Never.
Things. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I just had my sunglasses on, so that's why you see the little sunglass marks.
Well, if you didn't use any filters, maybe we would see them.
Literally hate that. Okay, so the USPS, like, the guy was parked right next to the little, like, drop slot thingamajigger. So I just handed my actual, like, envelopes to him. And then as we were pulling out, like, me and my mom, we both, like, equally have, like, weird anxieties and, like, paranoias. And we were like, why is he even sitting there? So then we were like, should we go ask him? So we ended up going back in. And then when we realized he actually is a USPS worker because he was like taking all of the things out of the little area where we like drop our stuff in. You know what I'm talking about? What is that thing called?
Blah, 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 blah. So, why is she mailing stuff off? Is she selling her shit already?
I don't even know what it's called. But it's just weird because me and my mom like have the same weird anxieties. We were like, wait a minute. Like when we pulled away, we're like, who the heck? And why the heck? And why did we just give it to him so easily? I don't know. It was like a whole thing. Do you guys relate to that type of anxiety?
Nope.
My hands up, Mom.
I'm a professional
A professional what?
guitarist.
Okay, I'm a little relieved because her mom is holding the camera, which means her babysitting is, of course, a lie. And I'm relieved because nobody should let a 600-pounder babysit. They can't even run after kids, you know.
Guitarist?
Yep.
Professional badass?
Thank you. All right, so I have been home for a little bit. I had a great time. Now I'm just chilling like a villain. No, I'm actually editing this video and I'm gonna schedule it for 2 days from now because I uploaded a video today or day after.
I don't care about that. Next segment.
I really do want to try uploading more for you guys.
Please don't. I know you need the money. But maybe you could do it differently. I don't know, like maybe a 30-minute video a week, you know? Because your voice is so annoying. You have nothing new to share unless it's lying. You were not babysitting these kids because somebody was there filming you. It was another adult from the level on which the camera was held. And so this is just ridiculous. I don't know. You're even losing reaction channels. Are you aware of that, Amber?
And I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job. So
Yeah, putting out crap content. You know, quantity over quality was never my thing, but it is in Chantal's and her case.
far, like especially in this last like week or a little over a week, I feel like I've been doing pretty good. It's
Yeah, putting out crap content, you've been doing pretty good. You should get like some kind of reward.
just been a hard time like vlogging. I don't know.
Yeah, because you're lazy and you spend most of your days eating and sleeping, and so, yeah, can't be easy.
Like it seems like when I have more going on in life, I film less. I don't know what that's about. And
Yeah, that's another lie, because you don't have anything going on in your life besides being hauled around by your mommy every once in a while.
I need to figure it out. I need to figure out a balance.
Okay.
Okay, you guys, so my TDEE has been a very popular topic lately. And if you guys don't know what that is,
So you can tell she's been all over the reaction channels and their comment sections, and most likely Reddit, where I don't read unless somebody points me to a posting. So this is her responding to her haters.
it's literally just like a little calculator where you put your height, your weight, and your gender, and it comes up with a
Okay.
calorie limit that'll help you lose weight. But
Okay.
people are forgetting about everything else
Yeah, her weight is not 500, it's 600.
that goes into how easy it is for someone to lose weight.
Now she's putting 5'3" as her height, when she's been mentioning everything between 5'1" and 5'3". Whatever.
I'm a 500-pound, 5'2", 32-year-old woman with severe mental issues.
If somebody can't even tell the truth about their height, it's basically game over.
And the amount of calories that they need to lose weight. So I kind of want to explain that to you guys, and the best way for me to do it is to do it on paper. So, as you guys know,
Nope. 600.
I'm about 500 pounds.
Nope.
And when I put just those simple things, 500 pounds, I'm 5'3", and I'm a female, it comes up that I need 2,900 calories to lose weight. And as you guys know, I have expressed this so many different times that eating 2,900 calories makes me gain weight. It does not make me lose weight. And then people call me a liar, but I would like to explain why. So when I saw the lipedema specialist, she told me, estimation, I have about 150 pounds of lipedema on my body. Large portions of that is on my legs, especially my calves.
Especially, I didn't correct it earlier, but I'm gonna do it now because I keep seeing it in the comment section. Guys, it's a pet peeve of mine too. It's especially, not especially.
But that weight is not taken into account when you go into a TDEE calculator. So with 150 pounds of lipedema, I cannot lose that weight by lessening my calories. I cannot lose that weight probably ever.
Okay, and that is why the 600-pounder here is trying to justify that she overeats on a daily basis, never watches what she eats, and that's why she hasn't been losing any weight. And with that said, we're just going to move on because her lies don't mean a thing. Yeah, she's still at it, so because of the lipedema, she can't lose any weight. And also menopause. Yeah, you know, other women go through that too. Maybe not at your age, but later on. And they don't make it up to 600 pounds or even 700. Yeah, so menopause now, she's adding the hormones to the mix, and she's not getting any professional help. She's not seeing any healthcare professionals on a regular basis, and so I don't want to hear about any of that. Amber, you can try to rationalize it all you want. You need to stop overeating. You need to start moving. You need to stop drinking your calories and just basically start caring about your life. Point blank. God, every body is different. Yes, that is correct, but if you stuffed as many calories, thousands of calories every single day, into every body, every one of them would gain weight. Every single one of them. So you've never given your body a chance. You keep stuff in that face, and then you're trying to give these explanations. I mean, it's ridiculous. What you should focus on, while you were making this little list, you should have gone for a walk, build yourself or your stamina up to walking a mile, actually walking a mile, and not just showing a few clips and then lying about having walked a mile. You know what I'm saying? Also, you might not be aware of it, but we can see you in your vlogs. And every single time mommy takes you somewhere, and it's a store or a casino, your ass is sitting on a bench waiting for her to pull up the car because you don't even walk to her car anymore. And so throw that list out, move more, eat less, stop lying. And I think she's done.
Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I hope that you enjoyed, and
No, we did not. Get off my screen, Amber. Okay, so I have not much to add. She's still delusional. She's still not telling us her true weight, which, again, I'm going to say it again, because I get new people coming to my channel and they probably haven't heard me say it. To me, it makes no difference if she weighs 400 or 800 pounds. The matter of fact is that she has been complaining about physical and mental ailments, and she is not getting any help for either one. She's not trying to lose any weight. She keeps using her lymphedema, I think she called it once. She uses that as an excuse why she cannot lose weight, and she keeps talking a big game about being on track or whatever. Never loses any weight, is as big as ever, and I mean not as ever. Back in 2019, when she hit the 700-pound mark, it was different, but now being around 600, it's just a joke. She just keeps spinning in circles, telling the same lies over and over again while she's overeating, and I'm not into it. And so thank you for listening to this. I'm sorry I was a little bit short with her today, but I already know I still have Chantal's video coming up, and so let's get into that. Yay! Before we start the video, I would like to say a few things. Since I've made the video, stop overthinking Chantal. It's not rocket science. The reason why so many people hate Chantal and Amber is clearly because they keep lying to cover up their inconsistent lifestyles, which is what we can all agree on by now, right? And she really had me going. When she was in Canada sitting in that car and she was like, oh, I don't know what to do, I took it as she really doesn't know what to do, which is probably the underlying cause for her to lie as much as she does. And so when I was doing chores, I had reaction channels run in the background, and they were breaking down her videos, her live streams in Canada. And what hit me is that she's a goddamn liar. She is a liar that cannot stop lying, just like Amber. They are food addicts that are trying to cover up that they keep gaining weight and that they don't care about their lives anymore. They just want for us to finance or help them pay their bills so that they can continue to stuff their faces all day long. And what hit me from that, I think it was the last live stream, was she was already setting up that she would go back, and I didn't get it. I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and in Amber's and Chantal's case, I always try, trust me guys, I always try to find the positive in what they are doing, and I can't find it anymore. With the video Stop Overthinking, Chantal, it's not rocket science, I really tried. And then later on it hit me that with what she was talking about, that she's in Canada to stay, that she's getting Sam back, she has to start over, and she needs kitchen items and a bed, which is probably the basics in her eyes, and the car repair is costing her $2,000, which is what she told us during the last Canada visit or visa run, and the therapy appointment coming up on April 18. I don't know if that was a lie, because I'm pretty sure that she mentioned it in this one. And she's putting down the money for a place, which was just another big fat lie, and she's stuck there now, is a statement that she made in that last live stream, before she posted the video that I also reacted to, that that she's going back to Kuwait. And so I'm done with all the lies. I cannot believe people that tell this many lies. In my real life, I'm not in contact with any addicts. I gotta admit that. In the States, I was, because I had co-workers that were dealing with stuff. And I'm not talking about nicotine, but that is not a personality-altering addiction. You know what I'm saying? Or people that are addicted to sugar, like I am, for example. You know, that's a different thing. But people that are this addicted to food and this addicted to being on the internet and have the audience pay for their bills, they will tell one lie after another, and I'm so sick and tired of it. I just am, because a lot of us out here have similar problems, you know. We have addictions, or we have things going on in our real life, and we don't always choose the easy way out, and Chantal and Amber both do. And yet they think they're the shizzle, and they keep lying, and they keep checking themselves out in the viewfinder, not aware at all that they're making a mockery out of themselves. And so Chantal is going to do that in this video too, and I'm going to just react to it blow by blow. So the video is titled, I Spent a Day in the Hospital. The duration is roughly 12 minutes. And norovirus, Messina, New York. Bonus log. Okay, let's see what she has for us.
I'll be as sweet as pie tomorrow. Oh, you know it. You know I'm gonna manipulate the fuck out of you, and you're gonna eat it up, and you're gonna watch me. There's always Beezers who replace the fallen Beezers. That's what you don't get. I don't fucking need you.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are starting with a random mini travel vlog to
Low BMI voice, ASMR. It is not. It is cringy.
upstate New York, in particular Messina. First we had to pass through.
Who is we? You and your fupa? Can you be a little more specific? All of a sudden, I mean, you're alone on your channel, and all of a sudden you have somebody there in the car with you, and you just start saying we. Whatever.
The Akwesasne Mohawk Reserve though, and then cross a bridge to get to the USA border.
Why is that passport so large? Huh. I thought they're all standard size. The US passport is as big as my German one, but this looks like a huge booklet. I don't know. Huh. After e-begging from your audience, you have the money to just cross the border, drive into New York State, and not feel bad about it. And you still haven't addressed it. Okay. Can you imagine doing live streams where you let people know how expensive everything is and how much everything is gonna cost, and her getting a new place and just paying another $2,000, just the same amount she paid last time she was in Canada for car repairs, or to get her a car in working condition, And she keeps going out to these places to eat, so apparently she's not struggling for money, or the little bit of money she does have, she spends on food and driving around for food. And so that is very authentic, Chantal.
I had no specific reason to come here today.
Did you have too much money? Maybe that's it. Maybe she took that trip with the donations from the e-begging live stream.
I just like checking it out every few years to see if anything has changed. I also love driving around to nowhere and anywhere at any given time.
Yeah, because gasoline is not really expensive, and you can afford it when other people are paying for it, right?
Question
And I'm not talking about Salah here.
for Americans. Is Dollar General like a really good dollar store?
What is the definition of a really good dollar store? Dollar General is like any other cheap made shit store. What do you mean? What, I don't understand the question.
All right, so we have here a little shopping mall with a Chinese buffet.
Yeah, okay.
A
That's probably the main reason why she went there.
cinema. Big lots. Interesting. All right, so this is what's playing at this cinema.
Very interesting.
Is this old movies? I can't tell.
I don't care.
So I didn't notice this until it was too late, but the crappy gas station car charger I purchased wasn't working, and
Wait, so you purchased one because you knew you were gonna go on a trip and vlog it, and even though you, just like Amber, call this your job, you didn't bring your charger? I don't get these women. I honestly do not. They're so unorganized and so confused and so contradicting their own statements. It's boring to watch.
therefore wasn't charging my phone this whole time.
And even if you were so stupid and irresponsible to not bring your own charger from wherever you were staying this time during this visa run, do you not, when you hook up your cell phone, check if it's actually charging? Because if you did, and most of us, I guess, are doing that, I always do, you would have realized that it's not charging and you could have returned the charger right away. That is something I would have done, but I guess I don't live in the Lulu land.
So at some point my battery died, and thus why the vlog of Messina was no more.
Okay, I'm not mad about it. It's a shorter vlog.
But I didn't want to waste the whole trip, so I'm still sharing the clips I have.
Okay, so bottom line, you went to that Chinese buffet and stuffed your face, and then?
Sorry guys. Anyways, unfortunately, things recently have taken a bit of a toll for the worse.
They're going to continue doing so because with the way you and Amber have been scamming your audience by stringing them along on your path of self-destruction that you want to get paid for, you have things coming your way, and I'm glad I'm not in your vicinity when they hit.
Health-wise. Hello. So, as you can see, I'm in the ER beezing.
What I see is you laying on some kind of bed, and the background noise could mean that you are in an emergency room. That is correct.
I have norovirus.
Doubt it. I doubt it. Because after everything she has done on her channel, after going back, being desperate enough to going back to her business partner in Kuwait, that she calls
My husband!
She got caught in e-begging from her audience. Then she goes on a community post rant that I'm not even going to put on my channel here. A lot of people have reported on that. And the next thing we see is her pretending to be in an emergency room. Okay. Here's the problem I have with that. Every single time Amber and Chantal get into an inconvenient situation because they get called out on something or they get caught doing something, they have some kind of an emergency. Every single time, it never fails. And so people have asked me as soon as this video came out what I think, and I'm gonna say it here. I don't buy it for 1 minute. She might be in an emergency room, but maybe she said, I'm feeling dizzy or whatever, just so that she could film for a little while, and then she checked herself out again. Norovirus, absolutely not. And stomach flu, virus or whatever, I'm not buying it at all.
The bad stomach flu, the highly contagious one.
Yeah, drama, because you were caught e-begging from your audience.
I don't know where I got it. I hope I never get it again. It is the worst.
Strange how she's whispering, huh? And she's not showing much of the emergency room either.
Illness. I swear, it's disgusting. So I became severely dehydrated.
She wouldn't know what it feels like to be dehydrated. And here's the thing, I don't even know where she is. Is she still in New York State, or did she go back to Canada? And is that what we're supposed to believe here? She's in a Canadian emergency room, because I doubt she would put herself through the expenses of going to an emergency room in the United States just to make us believe that some drama is going on in her life. I doubt it. So can we assume she's in Canada at this point?
And so I got sick about, I don't know, maybe 3 days ago. I don't remember exactly when.
We don't even know when you filmed this, so why does that make a difference?
A few days ago, and I woke up in the middle of the night and I had to throw up. TMI, by the way.
Yeah, that is a TMI, and that is, of course, one of the symptoms of somebody trying to lie their way out of a situation. They give too much information, too many details. Doesn't sound believable.
And then the other end, diarrhea, severe diarrhea. So vomiting, diarrhea, muscle weakness.
Oh, so she looked it up on the internet. Good, good. Good on you for doing research on what you're trying to sell us here.
Fatigue. And
I can't get over how she's whispering here. Guys, let me know. If you are really sick, and if you've had a stomach virus before, not even the norovirus, let's just say a stomach virus, would you feel like filming yourself? I didn't. That would have been the farthest thing from my mind. And I doubt it's only because I'm not a professional YouTuber. But it's because when you feel that bad, you don't think about holding a camera in your face.
I'm very dehydrated.
You're always dehydrated because you, except for the edema that you have all over your body, because you don't drink enough water. All you and Amber ever drink are high caloric beverages with lots of sugar in them.
My sodium and the chloride, I don't know, my electrolytes were bad. I couldn't keep enough water in.
Doubt it. I think she researched this on the internet, and she's not at that emergency room for the reason she's telling us.
Like fluids in at the rate they were going out. It's
There. Do you see these jump cuts? It's probably so that, and the way she's whispering, so that the staff cannot hear what she's saying. So she's there for something else.
bad. It's bad. Don't come near me, you'll catch it.
Whatever. I think she went into an emergency room under some false pretenses. I don't know what she told them. Then she laid down on the bed, filmed a few minutes of this bullshit, and then she left again.
Anyway, just a quick update. I'm doing alright other than that.
I bet you do with all the donations you got for your new house. Dude, do you not feel bad? How do you sleep at night? You probably pop in the melatonin gummies just like Amber does.
You know,
Yeah, your life sucks. You need to stop lying.
oh no, the arm cuff thing. It hurts.
What a drama queen. She has her blood pressure taken and she's suffering. Wow.
Blood pressure cuff? Let's see what my blood pressure is.
I don't even buy that. That might have been somebody else's in the bed next to her. Because do you believe that she has a blood pressure of 109/69? I don't.
Yeah, love. I don't know what's going on. Anyways. So I gotta get a whole bunch of fluids. Going to the bathroom is torture because I have to unplug everything and take this
I don't see you being hooked up to anything. Not a single thing.
thing with me into the bathroom.
Why didn't she film the IVs that went inside her hand? Strange, isn't it?
I'm tired all the time. So I'm
Of course you are, because look at yourself and what you're doing to yourself.
just trying to get better. And then we should be able to do a bit of beasing. Yeah, I'm very dizzy and just weak. They want me to try to tolerate food. I haven't eaten in since being sick pretty much. I tried having like an
For 3 days, you're trying to make us believe that you haven't eaten anything in 3 days. Absolutely not. These stories that Amber and Chantal are telling are getting more ridiculous with every time they go through something where they have to pretend that there's some drama going on in their lives. It's absolutely ridiculous at this point.
apple because I can't drink. I don't know where people come with like ginger ale soda when you're sick. There's nothing I want less than soda.
No, you just want to get out of there and stuff your face again.
My wedding ring fell off and the
No, it did not fall off, and it's not a wedding ring, it's a toe ring. That's what we call it here in Europe, a toe ring that you have put on your ring finger, pretending to be married to a Syrian citizen. Toot, 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 toot.
shower. That's because I'm being a skinny queen from the norovirus.
You are as far away from being a skinny queen as Amber is, as Shani is, as Hungry Fat Chick is. Jeez.
I had to do some cameos from my hospital bed. Fun times.
Just up your fee to $60 and see where it'll get you. Amber can tell you about that.
Anyway. Not fun. I don't know.
You're lying.
Oh, did you guys get the gastro this year? I haven't had that in forever.
This is your content, Chantal. This is your content. I hope you're not wondering why your views are going down.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, it is the worst, man. So, it feels like a hangover times 10. That's what it feels like. Ew.
Did you research that too? I'm not buying it, guys. I don't think she's sick. She might, maybe she ate something at the Chinese buffet. Maybe she overate. And she had, maybe, heart palpitations or whatever. Something else sent her to the emergency room. But not a norovirus. I don't believe it. She's just trying to be dramatic. And if she had admitted to being there for heart palpitations, she knew she wouldn't have heard the end of it from us. And so there we have it. She's not giving a truthful vibe at all. She's lying throughout this entire video.
So yeah, I didn't want saltines and ginger ale. Like, I wanted juicy fruit because I was so thirsty.
Yeah, juicy fruit, of course.
Anyway, My blood sugar's through the roof, even though I didn't eat.
You stuffed your face at that Chinese buffet.
The doctor's like, well, it's probably because of the stress of being sick and if you have like a virus or infection, you know. Anyway, I just wanted to update you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's strange how close she's holding the camera. She's not moving the camera around to show the rest of the emergency room. I'm not buying that her blood pressure was this low. It's probably through the roof because she realizes that her channel is going down the drain.
Sorry, but I don't know what will be going on, how long I'll be here for. In case the doctor's coming. Yeah, so I keep
We had another jump cut, of course.
coming and checking my electrolyte levels, my blood sugar, stuff like that. So I'll keep you guys updated. Sorry for the bad quality video, but
It's all lies anyway. It doesn't mean a thing. Don't worry about the quality. The quality always sucks. I wonder why her microphone is not messing up anymore. Because her recent vlogs were shit. There was so much crackling, I didn't even want to watch them. Yeah, disgusting.
I just want to sleep till this is over, honestly.
Yeah, of course, bed rotting. We know.
It's the worst feeling. I can't even think of food.
Right, Could you tell any more lies?
Yeah, and I know you're thinking, well, this is just what you need. Maybe.
No, what you need is a real medical emergency to stop all the lying.
Yeah, my wedding ring fell off in the shower.
No, it did not. And it's a toe ring. It's not a wedding ring. It's a toe ring that you put on your ring finger to make people believe that you have a husband.
I'm skinny now.
Yeah, sure.
I'm definitely not putting any crap in my body after this.
Maybe I should cut this clip because we know we're gonna get mukbangs.
The way I feel, I don't think I can tolerate it, honestly. They want me to try to tolerate something before I leave here. So who knows what that will be. I can't.
Lies, lies, lies.
Anyways, guys. Yay for norovirus.
Liar.
Ew.
Yeah. Are you disgusted by yourself for telling all these lies to your audience? If you could be authentic, maybe you would get a following again, but not like this.
I have to have my own washroom because it's contaminated from me.
Doubt it.
Because it's so highly contagious.
Doubt it. High blood pressure and maybe she was about to pass out or something. You know? I believe that she is at an emergency room and the background sounds indicate that she is. But I don't think she's there for the reason she's telling us.
Anyway, I'm gonna try to rest.
You should have done that all along and not turn the camera on.
And
whispering so that the doctors and the staff can't hear what you're telling your audience. Because it's contradicting what you're there for.
I'll just see you guys when I see you, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
I'll try to update you guys as I can.
Don't put yourself through any struggles doing that.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
So they ended up having to give me a total of 6 of these fluid bags for...
See, this could be from the neighbor bed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see no IV going into her hand.
Rehydration. It was rough.
Hi guys. I just wanted to give an update basically on,
Okay, I have a question about this top. Why are the strings always on the right side of her face? Or on one side of the face. She's turned around now. But why are they not in the middle? It drives me up the wall.
I left you kind of hanging in the ER, so I have been discharged. I was discharged in like the middle of the night, and I actually feel a lot better today. So basically,
Yeah, because you didn't have a real emergency, and the emergency you had, you didn't tell us about.
I was just really dehydrated, like a lot. So basically, they gave me like a few liters of fluid anyways. I've been drinking, I picked up some Gatorade, but it's like a healthy Gatorade, because when I'm ill, Gatorade is like, real Gatorade is too artificial for me.
You do see how tight her toe ring is on her ring finger, right?
And that's why I don't like ginger ale either when I'm sick. So it's actually only got like, I think 2 or 3 carbs and 1 gram of sugar, which is also good for diabetics.
The TED Talks from Amber and Chantal about the nutrition of things. It's ridiculous. They need to do something, reduce the size of their portions, not eat all day long, maybe get their sleep rhythm under control, move more, drink water instead of high caloric beverages, and stop with the bullshitting on their channels.
And it's made with like real, I think it's like watermelon juice and like salt, like sea salt, and like more natural ingredients. There's still a few that are a little iffy, but it's, for the most part, they're a lot more natural, let's just say. So
A lot of information on the drama you are going through now, and not addressing the e-begging and scamming money out of your audience just to move back to Kuwait.
I was discharged in the middle of the night, which, they asked me if I was okay, and I said, yeah, I can drive. That's about it. Today I'm feeling a lot better. I think the hydration really helped.
And I'm not buying that you had any kind of medical emergency.
And honestly, I was, I'm really craving like pickle juice, which also is apparently good for like electrolyte replenishment.
Yes, it is. And this is the content. This is the content you want to provide your audience with after what you just did. After getting them going on, hoping that you would stay in Canada and do something about your physical and mental ailments. And here we are talking about Gatorade
Because
and pickles.
of the high sodium content, but like I was just like craving going into like, a Canadian grocery store, like no frills, and just grabbing like no-name brand big jar of dill pickles and just downing the juice, like having an
Yeah, intuitive eating and drinking, that's the best for you and Amber. And
emergency jar of pickles in my bag. That's not a bad idea.
okay, no comment.
Anyway, I should start a pickle company. Who am I kidding? I can't even get up before noon on a good...
There you go. And that's why she also couldn't swing Ramadan while she was in Kuwait. I told you guys she was up all night eating.
Good day. Or before 3. Well, sometimes, yes. I've been sleeping a lot, like
Yeah, because you're depressed because you keep telling lies.
for days. I've just been resting in that because this flu just makes you feel like you've been hit by a Mack truck. Like,
Or maybe it's because you saw all the comments about you e-begging and scamming your audience out of money.
18-wheeler.
And the compilations of lies you told in order to get them to send you money.
So yeah,
So yeah, here we are.
fine. Anyway, I'm sticking around for a little while because I had some plans that were like pre-booked with like,
Like putting down the money on the apartment, which was a lie.
friends and family.
Sure.
Yeah, I have friends. You guys are always shocked by that.
Yeah, you don't have any friends. I think maybe 50 lies on your channel, and you decided you can't have friends because they might sell you out on the internet. So no friends.
Don't have many, but actually I do have a lot. I just don't keep in touch with a lot of them. So yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't have any friends because again, you cannot risk them selling you out on the internet.
Yeah. But I have some things to take care of, some medical appointments and things like that. So
Absolutely not.
um
I also doubt she will go to her appointment on the 18th. And why would she? If she's already planning on going back to Kuwait, why would she go?
I will probably like do some live streams. I'm not sure, and I'll do some more videos for you guys, more vlogs.
I would like to see you sit in front of that camera and explain what is going on in that hollow head of yours. because I have absolutely no idea how you think that this all here is still making sense.
But I am still going back to Kuwait.
Of course you are. And how are you gonna justify to your husband that you're going to continue gaining weight because you don't care about your life?
You have to lose some weight.
And so I'm just like rearranging my life right now, basically.
No, you're not. You're just going back to your old life. And you just wanted to do a visa run. I didn't want to believe it, guys. I really don't. I know I don't sound like it most of the time in my videos, but I'm really trying to see the good in them, in Amber and Chantal. And when you do that, you get disappointed over and over and over again. And that's where the snide remarks come from. That's where the, yeah, another lie comes from, because they just keep lying. Keep lying.
And I'm just overwhelmed. And just
Overwhelmed with what? That you disappointed your audience yet again? That you told a whole bag full of lies just to get money out of them, and now you're going back to your shit-loving husband. I call him a business partner anyway.
having the personal space, like not uploading as frequently is like...
Hey, why don't you just drop the camera and never turn it on again? I could deal with that. I don't need to see how you're continuing on that path of self-destruction and lies.
Really helping. So I appreciate your guys' patience. I know a lot of you look forward to.
They are mad at you. You better address what has been said.
And depend on my videos.
I doubt it.
So yeah. So I'll be back whenever I can. See you guys.
Yeah, bye, Chantal. Unbelievable how these women can still sleep at night. But again, I think they're both popping the gummies. She's smoking weed and popping I don't know what. And Amber, the same thing. Their conscience is ailing them and they don't get it. And they want to continue to lie and try to deceive and manipulate the masses. And it's weighing them down. And it's making them continuously stuff their faces to numb their feelings because they don't listen to their conscience. And so here we are, another vlog behind us. I'm gonna go. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.